As part of preparation towards a startup acceleration program, in partnership with Ghana Tech Lab under the Pathway to Sustainable Employment program, we embarked on a field exercise to interact with thriving startups in the Sunyani entrepreneurial ecosystem to gather insights into their work, whereas acquiring knowledge about their journey so far as entrepreneurs. We hope the story of these entrepreneurs will inspire you, the young entrepreneur in Sunyani.
I'm Osborne Amankwayewa and co-founder of Personal Websites. I would define success as the ability to achieve the goals for which you set up your corporation. You set up corporation for various reasons. So if you are able to achieve your goal, I think you are successful.
My name is Emmanuel, and I'm the CEO of High Waste Management. For me, I would say for one to be called a successful entrepreneur, that person or that entrepreneur the life of that entrepreneur should affect the people who are around them.
My name is Francis Love, the founder and CEO of Getaroomgh Real Estate Brokerage. I run an online real estate firm with the URL of Getaroomgh.com. You can find us in Sunyani and some part of Accra. How I define success is having conceived an idea, execute the idea, and live to see people believe and trust in that idea.
A hardworking person, you must be very hardworking because being an entrepreneur is one hell of a business compared to working in a government corporation or any other thing. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you must be someone that is willing to work from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's at the beginning stages of your firm.
To me, you have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, you have to be focused, you have to have a timeline.
You should be a goal-oriented. You have to be confident. An entrepreneur should be a confident person. You have to be humble. You should be a time-conscious person. You have to research. Something I have learned is that every research that you want to do, go deep to the people that you are serving, so that they will give you more insight to what they need.
I've always loved to read and also learn from mentors, people who are already into same brand or same business that I find myself in. So I dedicate more time watching videos, watching seminars, and also reading about the job market in which I find myself.
One of the things that I've learned, I think human relation, because of the kind of business that we do, and customer behavior.
Prayer is a key to every entrepreneur. So it is one thing that has sustained us, or me personally, at this time. Customer relation has been a key. These two major things has kept me going up to this time.
The goal ahead, we always try to look at the bigger picture. Every business has got a business plan. So during our low and high moments, we just have to make sure we remain focused and stick to the business plan, no matter what challenges that comes our way.
A major milestone for us will be the ability to still be in operation, because not everybody starts a corporation, and because getting to just know that about 90% of startups fail. When you wake up every morning and your company is still in operation, I think it's a major milestone for me.
As a company who started with less than 20 dustbins, we can boast of 1,000 dustbins or customers to our credit up to this time.
Last month, we were able to provide real estate services to up to 350 clients in just a month's time. That was the biggest boom ever. We rendered service to just 5 clients a month. That was our lowest.
Because we are from different backgrounds, you will see people behaving differently. Our characters are not the same. So as an entrepreneur, I make sure that I team or I group based on characters.
To me, I would say I love to work with like-minded people. It really makes it very easier. People who believe in the goal, who believe in the vision and are ready to run with it. When you have such people as part of your team, it makes the work very, very easier than just randomly picking anyone to be part of the team.
People are interested in it. You get it. There is a market for it. Through when you are ready, the market will be ready for you.
So if in case maybe I've tested my product, I have gone through the series of process that the product needs to go. I have tested it, and the people are ready for it. It means that it is market ready.
Do your SWOT analysis. You get to know if there's a demand for that particular product. Every entrepreneur, before you venture into any form of business, SWOT analysis really matters a lot. That's knowing the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, and then the threats. Whatever business you intend venturing into in a particular niche, you should know that either there's already an existing business there or there is none. So if there's an existing business, you try and analyze them as well. If there is none, then you know how best you can dive in to give you advantage should any other competitor spring up. To me, I'll say every time is the right time, depending on the level of research that you've done concerning the niche background or the background of the niche. Let's say you're operating in Sunyani and you want to venture into a larger market, let's say in Accra. You have to gather some data, and I think the data is actually going to help you strategize very well.
When the product is good, I think it is not necessarily about getting money to invest much. But when still, if you have the money, I think it's cool. But you can still enter into the market when your product is cool.
Every investor wants to know the figures. They want to see your records, how much you make, your cash flow, your expenses, and how best you're able to manage the firm. So if you are able to provide that in detail to every investor, I think they will likely consider investing into your startup.
They look at your profitability. How much are you making? At what rate are you cutting down your cost and all those things? So your finances is also a very important aspect for them.
They look at to valuability and at the same time creativity of the product.
Every investor wants to know that you understand the kind of business that you are into. No one will just want to invest their money more like a lottery, a 50-50 something. They want to be sure that you know what you're talking about. You've done your background research, you understand the market, you understand the niche in which you are launching your business. So if you're able to provide these details and also a projection into the future, let's say you tell them, okay, if you invest into my company within the next 3-5 years, we will be providing this as profit to you. And if they look at it and it's very realistic, sure, they would love to give it a try. So just be clear, be very simple, and I think that will give you your best shot. With my business, I have not raised funds. Every fund that I currently enjoy was generated by myself. I have not relied on any investor, any family or friends. I had to do it all by myself.
We did savings, not that much. I had the opportunity to NEIP funding project that was embarked, I think, 2 years ago. Good customer relation. It has kept us at this time. Customer satisfaction is key to us. So these are one major thing that has kept me up to this time.
Social media branding or digital branding, digital marketing, it's really worked, and also leveraging on networks, human networks. You know, I love to make friends, love to meet new people, and all these people that I meet, I try to introduce my business to them in one way or the other, either the first day or the second day when having a chat with you, and that has really gone a long way to help, because I meet you, the person I meet, there's a chance that that person knows about 5 people. So she also introducing my business to those 5 people, becomes something more exponential. That has been the way we expand.
Our growth strategy has mainly been by the use of social media. Yes, social media has helped us.
Get a business plan. Always show up when you start up. Always show up, irrespective of how bad or good the market is, and remain focused. Remain focused, because in every business you're gonna have your ups and your downs. Just stick to the plan.
You need to get a capital to start up the business, and as an entrepreneur, you have to be truthful. Transparency should be a key.
Now there is social media. Everyone can take advantage of that as a startup, because unlike previously that you need to pay huge for TV advertisement, radio advertisement, Now everyone can just sign up to Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter for free, and you can just start with the digital marketing, and within a short possible time you realize that your business is already trending within your targeted audience.
Agric is one, because in Agric you don't actually need much to start up or to start a business in the field of Agric. And then one other thing too is sanitation. You see, the government of Ghana is always crying out. There is a chunk of challenges in the sanitation ecosystem.
If you take IT for instance, there are IT companies that see themselves that they are very big. They will not go down and be doing things for. They are always chasing the bigger countries. You get it? So at a startup, you must know your level. You get it? And at every level, I think there are more and more opportunities that you can tap into. Opportunities of dormant markets. Or there are certain markets that were once active that have become dormant. Opportunities of new markets that have not been tapped up at all. Opportunity of new products. There are products that you can offer into a market. Sometimes it does not take much. It just takes product transitioning. You get it? I carry a product that I see or a service that I see that is very active in Accra and it is not in Sunyani. I bring that service here, I popularize it, and that becomes my own market niche. So I think that there are several opportunities based on where you are. Then you can work around it.
They should focus on the feasibility of the idea. Most often than not, you realize that most of them are kind of biased with their program, and that has been a discouragement for some people, even myself. When a startup does a presentation, I think you should try and look at the feasibility of it and how best you can help bring that to the light, than just do it partially.
They should give a financial training to that entrepreneur. Financial training, because it is very important. When you have everything, when you have enough money to invest into your idea, and you don't have the financial expertise to roll out that idea, I think at the end your business is going to collapse. So they should blend, as you are giving them money, at the same time give them a financial training as well.
They should focus on how to guide these people, these startups, to strategically position themselves so as to attract investors.
Value matters a lot. When you build value, the value is going to speak for you, right? Because when people get to trust in what you provide, and generally it's going to generate the volumes for you. So value first and then volume follows.
The value is the key. What are you bringing on board? Are you to do what is already there? So because when you value, or your product is valuable to the people, that is when the patronize match.
Get a business plan and then stick to the plan. It's as simple as that.
If you have an idea, you should have a plan for that. You have to state your vision, where do you want to take the business to?
Believe in your dream. You are the only person who knew your dream. You are the only person who can see it as it is. There are people that are out there to tell you that this thing cannot work, this thing cannot be as you want it. But just know that you are the only person that sees it as you see it. Any other person is not seeing the bigger picture. So always focus on